want to show you one of the signs I brought here today specifically. This is one of my happier, prouder signs. I've actually used this at a couple of pickets. If you'll notice, it's a little bit old and tattered and worn. It's been used quite a lot. That's the good thing. A lot of these signs have to be recycled because they are expensive, but this is a timeless issue. I will never have a need to throw this away because this issue went away. At least not in my lifetime. And in a way, I kind of hope it stays that way because I'm a ham. Okay. Believe it or not, there are a lot of atheist activists hard at work in Texas to put rallies like this together and to speak out on behalf of state church separation and our civil rights, of course. All Texans need to get to know their legislators. They work here. I know they're not here today, but it's very important that we get to know our legislators individually. And I keep my legislators constantly annoyed with my phone calls and letters. They know me on a first-name basis. I'm glad to say that pretty soon I'm going to try to have a meeting with some of these people, and I'm sure it'll be very nice. Those of you who are out of town, Austin, Texas is once again the live music capital of the world. We got 6th Street just a few blocks away there, and it's probably the main reason why UT was voted the #1 party school in America a couple years ago. Woohoo! Hook 'em horns. If you get some time after this rally to check out the Capitol complex, it's beautiful here, and I'm really proud of it. And here's a little Capitol trivia for you. Texas is home to the physically largest state Capitol building of all 50 states.
Wow.
From a distance, it looks pink. But if you go inside into the legislative chambers, when it's quiet and nobody's there, you'll notice in the legislative chambers, in the House and in the Senate, there's a little religious phrase. It's actually kind of large, and it's in all caps, and it's in gold paint, and it says, "In God We Trust." Check that out. Also, outside in the back, on the northwest side of our complex, is that big, ugly 10 Commandments monument that was involved in a Supreme Court case. An Austinite sued about that and came real close, but it's still there, as you can tell. And I know what you're thinking, how come they removed the one in Alabama, but they left that one, right?
Yeah.
Oh well. In case you're wondering, there's another lawsuit that's recently been filed on state church separation grounds in Round Rock, which is just a couple towns north of us in Austin, here in Austin. And it's about a public school prayer incident, okay, situation. The problem is that they are remaining anonymous, so we could not contact them, and it's still a pending case, so we could not have them here today. However, if anybody ever hears of this rally who is actually involved in a lawsuit like that, I hope they hear the whole rally and see and hear all these smiling people. And when we say thank you very much for putting your name on the line, if you have, or just your own safety, with some of these lawsuits, a lot of religious people get very upset. And so it's obvious, no wonder why some people want to remain anonymous. And, I think we need to say a big thank you to all those people who do that. And I want to leave you all with one very interesting and very important thought and challenge. If you liked what you did today, if you liked what you saw and heard, if you enjoyed seeing people of like mind doing this sort of thing, please consider getting more active and doing more. If you come from a small town in Texas where they don't have an atheist group, feel free to start one. It's not that hard, and I've started a couple myself. In fact, I'm actually a founding member of the atheist community of Austin, and I can tell you folks, there are a lot more out there like us, ready to join in and help out. Many of them just don't know about us yet, but they're out there. So please, find some other folks of like mind, let them know what we did today, what we're going to do in Houston, hopefully it's Houston, November 11th, Veterans Day of this year, Foxhole Atheist Rally. I'm going to be there talking about my Texas National Guard experience. Thanks again, once again, for all of you coming out and supporting this. Rock on. Woo!